Hi everyone. So for the three cards that I picked for Shanaz and Salman is Community, Yin Yang, and Goddess of the Moon. And I think this is an accurate representation of the connection between them and how they view each other. Now, I would not think that they were in a committed or even a like a secret or some sort of hidden relationship. I would be very surprised because it does feel like there's distance, not only physical distance, but emotional distance between the two of them. I feel like there's mutual respect between them, but as far as anything deeper than that, it doesn't quite feel that way. I think he has interest in her just in the sense that he admires her, he respects her, he values her, and vice versa, but there's a distinct recognition between the two of them that they are both very different people with the yin and yang here, because I think that they represent two opposite aspects, and although opposites can attract, I feel like in this particular situation it does not attract in the sense of something more intimate, okay? Because I feel like with Salman, I feel like he's a very powerful, like when I think about the moon, this is kind of what I'm seeing here, is he's a very powerful person, boisterous, masculine. I see it in the word that I'm getting is traditional, whether it's a familial tradition or it's more of just masculinity. A traditional way that people may view a man, or just things that he does is very much typical of that. Just like an intense man is kind of what I'm feeling here. And Shanaz is more of a soft, flighty, not in a way that's unreliable, you know. With the community here, I just feel like she's feminine. She likes to mingle among different kinds of people, different kinds of cultures. She's just, not to say that he's not worldly, but I just feel like she respects and kind of pulls in to kind of create her own type of personality, while Salman feels like there's like a straight and narrow type of ways, like this is what I want, these are my expectations, and this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I desire, like that kind of thing. While Shanaz is more of, I guess open-minded would be the word. She's more open-minded and willing to kind of think about different things and kind of decide for herself what works strictly for her. And so there's that aspect that he respects about her, he values that about her, but that's not something that he's looking for. So it's a mature approach into the way that he's perceiving her. He wants her to be free. He wants her to be, you know, among the community. He wants her to be able to experience everything that she's looking for and find whatever it is that she feels that she should discover. And I feel like he's willing to assist and help her. It's almost like I'm seeing a bird, like he sees her as a bird. It's like, you should allow this bird to not be caged. She is not a woman who should be caged. She should be out exploring and experiencing and deciding for herself. And you know, they're showing me a bird, like an indigo bunting, and how they travel at night. And they're showing me, like, you know, sometimes it's very dangerous to travel at night, but the indigo buntings use the stars. They use the stars to be able to navigate, so that they can cross across the country and beyond in order to what is the word that I'm looking for? What is it when they move? Anyway, that's what she's doing. Like she should be able to do that. And that is, so that's her gift to the world, and that is very beautiful. Like he can really appreciate her for who she is without trying to confine her. And I think that he just really respects her in that, because you know, it's kind of like him perceiving himself as saying, like, I'm limited to my beliefs because this is who I am. This is just how I am, and it's very difficult for me to change, but that doesn't mean that I can't see see other people's values as respectable just because they don't share the same things as me. And if anyone were to be able to change my opinion about the way that I see things, and it's almost like in like a father-daughter type of way. I think Shanaz has this ability around men to bring out that protective side of them, and that like an instinct, a fatherly instinct to protect and to respect and to understand. So in a lot of ways, Shanaz is really changing and re-scripting the way that it feels like Indian culture potentially, or even whatever kind of other cultures are interested in her, of seeing, well, she is so different. She is so different, and I can see through her. Like she's changing the world, basically. She's changing the world, and she's changing the way that people perceive their own intimate connections. Okay, so there's a lot of mutual respect there. There's a lot of things that they're learning from each other. And I think from Shanaz's point of view, she's also learning through him. Like some people are just set in their ways. And as much as you would want to bend it or test it a little bit, there's just some things that can only go so far. Because again, she has that ability to have people see both sides, right? With the yin and yang, they're able to have that balance, or at least perceive that balance, or aim towards that balance, because she's very courageous. I feel is the word, is like she's very courageous, and this is really her divine purpose. She's living her divine purpose, and I think that's very illuminating for a lot of people. And so it's her essence that's really making this happen. Her living her truth, her being courageous enough to just, this is me, and this is what I'm about, so take it or leave it, but I'm not going to change who I am. Because just as you might be hard-headed, I'm hard-headed as well, right? Just as powerful as you are, I can be powerful in my own way as well. And so she's just really well respected, is what it feels like. And she's the gateway for a lot of change in the way that people see things. And so I feel like this relationship between them is more of a workplace relationship, or like a friendship. It feels more work related, in the sense that he's going to bring in more opportunities. It feels like more solid opportunities. So whatever she's working on now, I think he has the ability to kind of make more opportunities more diverse for her. So let's say that he's a director or he's an actor, then there might be big movies or something that he's going to pull her into if she so chooses, and make her more established and well-rounded in all of these different aspects of the celebrity world. As far as like her contribution to him, it does feel a lot like it's more of an internal contribution that really softens him, because she has the ability to do that with people. And also for him to connect with people who are like-minded, like her, and to be able to see that side of the world of saying, like, you know what, maybe there are some things that I can work on, or maybe there are some things that I can change, or maybe I don't always have to be on edge or have to be projecting my power onto people, something like that. So, you know, he's softening, and what he's gaining from this is really a more worldly view on things, and having a core group, because I feel like she's surrounding herself by people who really honor her, And so anyone who is blessed enough to be within her circle are going to be taken care of amongst each other, because these groups of people are very loyal to each other, and well respected amongst each other. You know, in spite of their differences, they all work very well together because of that underlying respect. And so that's what I'm seeing here as far as the two of them. So that's it. Bye.